alright. Everything is alright.
Wait a second.
Who are you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I just didn't expect to see another patient up and walking around.
Stay back.
Did you just wake up?
Do I know you?
Listen, security's gonna be here in a minute. They're gonna take care of you, all right? You're confused, just like I was.
What are you talking about?
Just stay calm, all right? They're gonna take you back to your room. It's all gonna be okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Not by yourself, you're not.
It's not supposed to happen this way.
Not by yourself, you're not.
Subject number C was revived today. 7.5 minutes after revival was initialized, her brain function was restored to full capacity with no complications. She displayed considerable resistance upon awakening, justifying my trust in her enduring character. I believe she will do well, unlike the others. Birth can only be experienced so many times. Coming into the world alone, with nothing to hold on to, can destroy the fragile identity of the mind. But with her, it will be all right. She will get her life back.
One year ago, only a few months after the presidential election, a terrorist movement was spread throughout the United States. Calling itself the New American Revolution, this group expanded rapidly, its growth fueled by religious fundamentalist views and encouraged by radical thinkers.
Hey, feeling better?
Get these straps off.
Look, if you're thinking about getting up and running off and collapsing again, I'd advise against it. Believe me, I tried it a couple of times. Rehab here is hell.
Take these.
What is it?
Pain medication.
What do I need that for? For all I know, you're trying to knock me out again.
It's Tylenol. It's for that burning sensation on the left side of your head.
And you know the feeling.
Better than you might think. Relax. Everything's gonna be alright.
I don't know that. I don't even know who you are.
I'm Damien. Damien Drayson.
And you usually sit around in hospital rooms, making conversation with half-dressed female patients.
Mr. Drayson has been very curious about you.
Yeah, I can see that.
You're the only other patient to be revived since you recovered.
It's been 3 weeks, and all that doctor's been telling me is it will be good to associate with another patient, and wait until Allison revives from her coma.
Coma? What happened to me?
You've been out for a year.
You and Mr. Drayson can discuss your situation later. But for now, you need to take things slowly and just be patient. I'll be back in a few moments, and then you'll need to see the doctor. You're fine here with Damien. He's been through this before.
You know what happened.
I know what they told me.
Can you tell me?
Not until the doctor says it's alright.
Then why are you still here?
I was looking forward to when you'd wake up. I wanted to meet you because you were someone like me. Someone who's lost something.
I don't remember anything. You know that you've lost something. I don't even know what I lost. Don't you think you should be the one helping me? Instead of leaving that to the doctors?
I would if I could.
The doctor's ready. Can you walk, Allison? It's just down the hall.
Any more dizziness?
No.
The pain in your head, is it gone?
Yes.
Forgive me for being so excited. I'm not used to having patients being so talkative. It is indeed a great pleasure to hear your voice. I'm sure you have questions for me.
I have nothing but questions.
No doubt. Can you answer one question for me before I answer yours? Do you remember anything?
Well, there's things that I know. I know my name.
And your name? You knew it when you first awoke, yes?
It's my name. I've always known my name. I just don't remember hearing it.
What comes to mind when you see this?
America?
In this picture.
A house?
And now?
Flag?
And now?
Government?
It appears that you have lost your memory entirely. You retain basic concepts, vocal skills, and ideas. But you have no ties to your past.
Will it come back?
That is a question I am sure I can't answer. You see, the recovery process which revived you is not yet entirely predictable.
Revive me from what? What did I need to be recovered from?
The toxin was in your brain. With the degree of exposure that you experienced, memory loss is a reasonably small price to pay.
Wait, what toxin?
From the terrorist attack. Of course. Your proximity to the attack point made the treatment process quite difficult.
This is ridiculous. Who do you think I am?
Miss Hill, you're an American hero.
It just gets better and better.
I'm so glad to finally meet you. I too have been waiting a long time. I'm Mr. Lehman, Senator of the United States. You must be exhausted. Has the doctor been grilling you again?
If you'd excuse me, Senator,
Sit down. Let me look at you. You look good. You look strong.
I'm in hospital clothes, and I just woke up from a coma. Tell me who I am and what I'm doing here.
Do you remember anything about the new American Revolution?
Saw something about it this morning.
They're a dangerous radical group, dedicated by principle to dividing the United States. When they realized the futility of breaking away from us, they resorted to terrorism. You were among 2,400 people infected by a dangerous biotoxin last year.
So I'm not the only one. You saved them all.
So far, you and Mr. Drayson are the only two successful revival cases.
Why are we so important to you?
I told you. Only 2,400 people were infected. The number would have been far greater. But for you, you saved the lives of 1 million others.
Are you
It
sure?
was you and Damien. You both were in Washington when it happened. We knew there was a terrorist cell in the city, but we had no idea where it was located. They would have released the toxin on the whole capital. You and Damien intercepted the terrorists, forcing them to release the toxin prematurely.
How did we manage that if there were only two of us?
You and Damien are the ones who should be telling us that. But since you can't remember, we'll just have to leave it to the imagination.
I don't have any reason to believe what you tell me. I don't even know if I did those things.
We want you to get your life back. We're going to make that as easy for you as possible.
I can't let you do this. It's not supposed to happen this way.
Is something wrong?
No. No, I'm fine. My head's just swimming.
It is time that you go back to your room.
It's been a pleasure talking with you, Miss Hill. I'm sure we'll meet again. Seems to be going well.
If you would resist the theatrical entrances and leave her recovery to me, it would be much better.
I've said that before, Doctor. How long will it take? The President has only so much patience. We have only so much money. Careers rest on your success, Doctor. Yours as well as mine.
You need not to resort to threats to ensure my success. My arena is the human person, Senator. And yours is the floor of the Senate. I am making more progress with the revived subjects than you are.
That's progress I need to be able to see.
Then look there. The subjects are bonding. And if you must put it into such crude terms, then yes, that is progress you can see.
You don't remember anything either?
No, not up until about 3 weeks ago when I first woke up. I thought you knew that.
I don't know anything. I don't know whether to believe anything they told me. If you don't remember anything either, how can you trust them?
Well, they saved our lives. I mean, we don't want to take that for granted. We have a lot to be thankful for. Have a little faith, all right?
Look, I wish I remembered too.
That's why I was so excited when you woke up, because I thought maybe you would remember something from the past and... Are you sure you don't remember anything?
No. No, I don't.
Well, then I guess you are gonna have to trust me.
I wish I had a reason to. Miss Hill, the senator said you'll be needing a change of clothes.
These were your things. I thought you might be more comfortable in your own things.
Is this what I wore?
Mm-hmm. You like this one?
Yes. What?
Nothing. You look good.
Over and over and over and over, over and over and over and over.
Hello? Who are you?
I know. I don't know. I know. I don't know.
Are you alright?
Of course I'm all right. Everything's all right. Row, row, row your boat. 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 Row, row, row your boat.
Who is that?
That's Martin. He's a patient, like us. They tried to treat him, but,
Why didn't that happen to us?
not everyone's minds can handle what ours can, I guess.
Ah!
Are you okay?
Yeah, just give me a second. Have you ever thought that you remembered something just for a second and then it was gone?
You know what? Forget it. Probably just those drugs they got us on. Come on.
What few realize in the field of science is that humans are not like animals. Each one is unique. You discard a lab rat when your test is done. You do not attempt to cure its cancer. But no one person is like another. And healings of one person is singular in its reward. If you do not save this one, they can never be saved again. This is where I failed before. But where I cannot fail with Subjects 3. Saving them from their own destructive tendencies is not like being a fireman who rescues and then forgets. I save them from the errors they fall into, so that they may continue living as the same people but happy. A doctor saves the mind, the soul. It is a beautiful artistry. An artistry in which I am the only practitioner.
You're prompt, as usual. Mr. Smith, wasn't it?
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No, I don't drink caffeine.
Of course you don't. Thank you, miss. Alright, now let's be straightforward here, Mr. Lehman. We've been over this before, so I don't think I have to bother you with details of how the president is a little sick and tired of throwing American taxpayer dollars into rehabilitation.
Oh, you're too kind.
The program is a black hole. A year of research and what? One subject dead? Nothing crazy?
I can tell you the program's progress has been better than it's been.
He'd rather see than hear you say.
Tell the president that if he does this, the doctor won't be happy. He's been shown little enough faith as it is.
Well, then let's be thankful that the good doctor isn't in charge then. Do try not to get too worked up about all this, that is, if you want to keep your position at all.
3 weeks. It'll be ready.
1.5. Damn, it's good coffee.
Take a vodka.
Today, several rebel states still hold out against our nation. Every attempt to procure peace has been met with more negative propaganda and violence. Until the separatist states rejoin the Union, the only fruits of this revolution will be death, destruction, and disunity. Until the day when we have peace, the economy will continue to implode, and lives on both sides will continue to be lost.
How may I help you?
I was looking for Damien's room.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to startle you. His room is down this way. Come follow me, please.
Is that the toxin?
Yes. The terrorist attacks they were too premature, and so they had excess toxin that was not used. So we used it. We created an antidote. Come, follow me. While we are together, tell me, do you feel like yourself? Do you ever?
Well, the only thing I worry about is not remembering. How long do you think it'll take for my memory to come back? If it comes back at all.
There's no telling what the human psyche can or will do. But if your memory does not return within the week, then we can safely say that it will never return.
Doctor, maybe you can tell me something.
Certainly.
I've had flashes of memories. I'm not sure where they come from. Maybe they're just hallucinations from the drugs. I don't know.
Rome, Rome, Rome.
Martin?
How are you? What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
Stay calm. Security will be here momentarily.
Don't be calm. They won't come. You're all alone, just like me.
Martin, put it down.
No, he took my life. He takes everything.
Martin, he saved you.
He takes everyone.
Now just put it down. We don't want to get hurt.
But not anymore.
Why'd they shoot him?
Get her out of here. Come on, Allison. Come on! Told you this would happen.
No.
Come to my office.
I am sorry.
He was insane. You didn't know what he was doing? What's wrong?
Hey.
This is my operation. If you would put down Subject 2 when I told you, we would not have had this problem.
The only problem is the loss of the subject. Everything else is going according to plan.
How about Martin raving and then getting shot dead in front of them? Now they'll start asking questions. Is that part of your plan?
If you had not shot him, they would have no reason to be suspicious.
But now they are! I need you to fix this again.
You can't ask me to do that.
I'm not asking you, I'm ordering you.
If you reverse this now, you condemn all this year's work to futility. How many times must I try before you stop interfering? I can still save them. Both of them.
1 life, 2 lives, it makes no difference. We're dealing with thousands of lives here. The fate of a nation. What are 2 people compared with that?
No. You brought me here to save these few. You sought me out to save these people. I will succeed with them. Was it no success? There's no purpose in these games making them believe, for instance, that they are American heroes.
You know we can't let them know who they were.
Can't we, Senator? Don't you see my point? If you deceive, if you take away the facts only to fill their mind with lies, you're taking away who they are. They must know the truth when the time is right.
So what? You're planning for their memories to come back? Telling them the truth was not the program goal. That's where this is going. I'm ordering you to cancel and restart.
Memories. What is she saying about their memories?
Sir, there's been a breach. The terrorists are inside. Get him. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Damn it!
Let's go.
Keep going!
Hell were they here? I want to know how they found us and what they wanted.
Sir, even if we find the leak, they already got what they wanted.
They got both of them, sir.
Damn. You! I told you we should have put them down again in the safe area where they belonged. Now they've been taken.
No, it's alright.
No, it's all right. How? Our only subjects were kidnapped by the very people we were using them against.
Senator, you're making a scene. Come with me, please. And I can show you how good can come from evil.
Frank, we've been running all night. We're not gonna find us in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, we lost him.
Yeah, we lost him for now. So, how are our guests doing? You look freaking good. Come here. Yeah. Good to see you. Frank, bust out the cigarettes. This is what we've been waiting for.
Pretend we know.
Just got a light.
Man, I'm happy to see you two again.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, Flynn.
You know, Allison, I'm sorry that we had to drag you through the woods and all. It's not exactly the height of chivalry. We were in a hurry.
Yes.
Go figure.
Hey, can I get a cigarette?
Yeah, Frank, give me yours.
All right, come on, Flynn. It's my
Hang on,
last
mate.
one.
Wait, you're alive. Thanks, Frank. Sorry about this. Rations are a little short. We thought we'd be here a lot earlier.
Yeah, we were hoping so too.
Yeah, but I mean, we're here now, so that's really all that, matters. It's not like you were too late or anything. Too late? Hell, a year's a long time to be waiting in some prison.
It does get pretty old.
Yeah. We spent 6 months looking for you guys in government facilities and holding cells, but...
Who'd have thought we'd end up in a federal science facility?
Or whatever the place was that we were in. Well, we got you guys back now, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
You guys probably need a good night's sleep, huh? First time in a long time.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. Well, for good or ill, we've got Mickey and Steve looking at the warehouse down the road over there, and we'll hold up there for the night. Get you guys some rest.
Ready to move out?
Yeah, let's go. Sooner we get there, sooner you guys can sleep.
Go on, get up. Let's go.
Let's move.
So, Mr. Lehman, how are things at the complex? Peaceful, I hope.
Yeah, they're good, Mr. Smith. The patients are in good health, and the doctor estimates that...
Don't screw with me, Lehman. We know what happened at the complex. And now the president's asking himself whether your little project is still worth the money. A month ago you promised results. And now your subjects are being snatched out of your hands like eggs out of a basket. You're losing control. If you're owed any favors, cash them in now. Your time is up.
You don't know what you're doing.
Sorry, Lehman, but I usually do.
Look, if you do this, Mr. Smith, you'll be sorry. If the president doesn't give me a chance, the whole thing comes crashing down.
All you do is talk. And your blustering hasn't saved anyone.
Think of what this can do. The rebellion lost us a third of the tax-paying citizens. Even if we get the land back, we'll either have millions of prisoners or ideological dissenters corroding the identity of America. The only way to reunite this country is to renaturalize them. All of them. They'll be fully functioning workers. We can make them think what we want. Tell the president, if he doesn't give me a chance, he'll have no money, no electorate, no United States. Who needs a president then? He'll be just another victim of the disunity. No, the rebels won't go away.
You practiced that in front of the mirror last night. It's a nice fantasy. But you should think before you try to hatch your eggs into racehorses.
What are we going to do?
Just go with it, I guess. It's kept us from getting shot so far.
Why? Who do they think we are?
I have no idea.
Damn it, Damien. You've been awake longer than I have. The doctor said your memory would come back in a week. You've got to remember something about them.
I don't. I've never seen them before. You do know these people out, right?
They're the revolutionaries.
Exactly. Why would we have anything to do with these people? They're dangerous. They're the ones that set off the toxin that destroyed our lives.
What's gonna happen when the doctor tries to get us back?
I don't know.
That's not cool.
I'm afraid, Damien. I'm glad you're here. You're the only one I've been able to trust.
Get some sleep.
Trust. Can't sleep?
No. Not tonight.
Well, you get all the rest you want. You get back to Tulsa, you can get every little bit you need.
Now I need it. I'm counting on it.
You know, we gotta spend more time catching up. But with everything that needs to be done, well, not enough time. Hell, we wasted too much time looking for you guys. No offense.
No, none taken.
I don't know if you heard, but it's been bad. Real bad.
No, they didn't exactly tell us very much, you know?
Yeah, well, some idiot set up a toxin. We lost 3 states, and the president declared war on us. Everything went to hell in a handbasket. Everything. I don't know if they told you that.
Nah, they wouldn't tell me something like that, you know?
Yeah. That was about the time before you got taken, right? Martin and Kurt with you?
Yeah.
That's the last we heard.
Yeah, they were. We were all 4 taken together.
Once the 4 of you guys got taken, well, all chances of foreign arms support went out the window. We've been getting stuff from Mexico. That is some cheap shit right there. In Mexico, they go and sign a treaty with the U.S. government. Yeah. Well, that screwed us over pretty much, and, well, let's just say this war's a bitch.
Damn.
Damn right. But, now that she's back, it's going to make a world of difference.
Allison?
Yeah. Remember the old days? Man, she
Oh,
kept
yeah.
us in business.
Yeah, she did. But, you know, I never actually got around to reading her book.
Come on, really? The book that was going to change America, reform it, and the author's fiance doesn't even glance at it. Huh?
Well, I glanced at it, but that was pretty much it.
Oh. Man,
You know they banned that book right after you guys got taken.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that we weren't all that popular once that toxin went off, you know?
No. No, you could say that. Man. The book that was going to reform America. The next day, well, it was just... everything shot to hell. It's a bloody civil war now. Yeah. So what'd they do to you? When you were taken, what'd they do to you?
Nothing.
Nothing? Come on, don't lie to me. I saw Kurt's body. What about Martin, huh? Last we heard, he was with you guys.
I didn't see either one of them. They separated us once we got arrested. It's just me and Allison.
Wait. You mean to tell me that they just took you, you two, who were a threat to their sovereign nation, they took you and just put you in a science lab to rot?
Hell, for all I know, yeah.
Seriously? They didn't interrogate you, imprison you, torture you? I don't know if you've heard, but that's what they do to our leaders these days.
Look, they didn't lay a finger on me, okay?
And what about her?
They treated us fine.
Oh, hey, Allison. I'm just talking to Damien here about our movements over the past year. What did they tell you?
Well, things aren't going very well.
Seems they told you more than your fiancé over there.
Fiancé?
Did that end? Or did you forget that little detail?
We forgot everything.
What? Damien seems to remember quite a bit.
Look, Flynn, listen to me, man.
You know him?
No, but yeah, I do.
You remember?
Not until recently, okay? So
I didn't. Just now.
Damien, look, I'm gonna give you one last chance. This is the third time I've asked you. What did they do to you?
We don't know. I just recovered last week. Damien was already there.
Recovered? Recovered from what?
The toxin.
You son of a bitch.
What?
Frank! What the hell?
It was them. They set off the toxin. It was them the whole damn time.
No. What do you know? What? Oh, what? May! Stop it! I don't know what you're talking about.
Ask your boyfriend. Maybe he could tell you.
You remember? The whole time?
No, Allison. I swear to you, I didn't remember until yesterday. What does it matter anyways? We're both terrorists.
No. It's not true. We wouldn't do something like that.
We're both guilty! Your terrorism was just limited to the pages of books.
I don't believe you.
It makes sense. Just stop kidding yourself, all right? Why do you think they took us with them? Because we killed those people.
Damien, don't do this. I've been hoping every day to remember something. Anything about my life. That hope is all I have left. That and you. Don't take that away.
You want to know something, Allison? About us?
I just want to know what life was like before. Just tell me. Tell me what it was.
I left you.
Who the hell was on duty?
I was. I'm shot in the leg, sir. He got the jump on me.
Save it. We don't have time for this. We gotta find him.
Relax, Damien, relax. I'm not gonna hurt you. You know it's not your fault. Quiet down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you do. Here. Want a cigarette? I'll take the whole pack. It's the shit you've been through, you need it.
What do you want from me?
I need your help, you need mine.
I don't need anyone's help.
Now that's pride, Damien. In your position, you can't afford it. Now, the way I see it, either you ran away from the terrorists because you refused to trust them, or you ran away from them because if they found out what you did, they would kill you.
I don't know what you mean.
Lehman's files were ridiculous. Absolute memory loss? Pandering politicians. You can never trust them, but nor can we trust terrorists. Which means I can't trust you. Which means, seeing as I know exactly what you are and who you are, you stand with nothing to win and lying to me.
I remember.
Now we're getting somewhere. Like, now, Damien, I'm not gonna do anything to you, but I need your help to find your friends, or ex-friends as they might be.
You'll kill them.
Maybe.
But I knew them, and I worked with them. We were close.
Very close, I know. But Damien, were you ever involved truly in their cause? You got involved because your girlfriend spearheaded a revolution, and they talked, they wrote books, they idealized. You were the first person to take action, real action. Where to get you? Now they want to kill you.
I don't want their blood on my hands.
You killed almost 3,000 people. And started a war that killed at least 20 times that many. Don't bullshit me, Damien. The blood of your friends will help end that war. Once a few more dead when you can walk away from this. Haven't got all day.
Fine. I'll tell you everything.
Gents, Mr. Drayson's decided to help his country.
He has lost everything. What he once held dear, he can never return to. Now that I've accomplished these, what are your plans for him?
He remembers everything. As he is, we can't let him go.
You do not understand the situation. The purpose of the program is to release them back into society after they have willingly rejected the error of their ways. I believe he has done so.
Then he's ready.
Not yet. Subject 4 represents a type of person who is easy to manipulate. The success is a start, but I cannot depend on it. His primary purpose was made as a test for Subject 3. We are sure of him, but we are not yet sure of her. We have yet to see if the rehabilitation can be a universal success.
What more is left to do? What do you need?
I need her back once again.
Any luck?
He made for the town. We can't look for him there. What the hell do we do now?
Pray to heaven they haven't found him yet.
Guys, wake up! Pack everything up, let's go! We gotta move!
We can do about Damien.
Screw Damien. He left us a long time ago.
But Allison.
Yeah. I'm tired.
Come on.
Where's Damien?
We're not wasting any more time looking for him.
You changed him. You did something to him. It's not him.
I know which Damien you're talking about. That was very much him. That was the Damien that was with us through thick and thin. But he betrayed everything, even you.
I stopped the toxin. Me and Damien.
You were one of us. You inspired thousands of us. Damien even joined because of you. He was one of our best, but he wanted to use the sword, not the pen. He didn't want to stop that toxin. He set it off. He wanted a war. He killed 3,000 people. And you stood there and did nothing? Look me in the eye and tell me you don't remember that.
No. 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 No.
What are you doing here?
I can't let you do this. It's wrong.
I sat around and I waited for something to happen, but you did nothing. And now it's out of your hands.
I'm stopping you now.
Not by yourself, you're not.
We shouldn't have bothered rescuing you.
I didn't want to kill anyone.
You wanted to make a difference. Well done. You sure did that.
I never betrayed anyone.
Get her up.
Don't touch me! When I tried to stop him.
You knew violence was inevitable, but Damien had to go and make the first strike. Make it murder. Now you've got the blood of thousands on your hands, not just the ones who died from the toxin, but those who read your words and believed them, and then died because Damien made us enemies of America. We saved you so you could fix it. Apparently, it's too late for that. Well, great. You're a walking mockery of your own ideals.
Stop it! Shut up! You can't tell me it's my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. I didn't want it.
You gave us hope and took it away. I hope you can live with that.
Shit!
Man down, man down!
Check the exits, check the exits!
always knew who we were.
We were trying to save you. Telling you would have made your recovery quite uncomfortable.
Why did you save us? Why revive us at all?
It's complicated, Allison. Don't question politics. You'll never get an answer. But know that in all of this, it was never our intention for you to get hurt.
It was Damien, wasn't it? Where is he?
A good doctor will tell you. I look forward to seeing you leave here, alive and well.
You remember who you were? Everything about yourself?
Yes. Does that mean you're going to kill me?
Not at all. You see, even though you may remember yourself being an influential leader to the rebels, that was before. It is over. You have been reborn, if I may put it so. You are free to make the choice between the folly of the past and the truth as you now know it.
I can't be one of them. I can't go back.
Very good. And I'm sure you are wanting to know where Damien is. Look.
Why is he here?
So you can do what is just.
Just?
You will understand in a moment.
So what about Allison?
What about her?
Well, how do I know you're not lying to me to cover her?
I don't care. She means nothing to me anymore. She was always afraid to do what was necessary.
He's never been like that. Even from before. It's not him.
This is him now. I gave him the chance to go back to the days when he loved your ideals, when he loved you. He chose instead to betray you.
You made him betray me.
It was his choice, and now he must suffer its consequences.
I won't do this. I won't kill anyone. I never did.
You did not mean to, but you did. All those people who followed John Ferns were eaten alive when Damien evoked the sleeping giant of this country's fury. They all died. And they will continue to die. It is all his fault. Think. How many rebels are out there? Thousands. Millions. And the Americans will continue to hunt and kill every one of them. There are no cells to hold them. But I can offer them a chance to escape the past. Isn't it better to live? To die for a dying cause?
I'll never change.
You've changed, haven't you? You represent the many who will disown the rebellion rather than die a meaningless death. They will come back to this nation as free citizens, free to live, to love. He represents the few stubborn ones who chose violence and death for themselves. Unless you pass a sentence upon him, And to miss him, the whole rebellion. The Damien has won. If you cannot do what is just, then many people will continue to die. And their blood will be stained on your hands forever. He killed thousands of innocent people and destroyed your life forever. Shoot him. Be free. Save them all.
What are you doing here?
I can't let you do this. It's wrong. It's not supposed to happen this way.
Not supposed to happen. In what way is it supposed to happen, Allison? Your way? Your way was never good enough. I sat around and I waited for something to happen, but you did nothing. And now it's out of your hands. This is the only way.
I want to reform them. I don't need to kill them.
You don't change people by talking, Allison. You have to scare them. You have to terrify them. You knew this would happen. You let this happen. Now get out of here.
It hasn't happened yet, Damien. Now put it down or I'll shoot you. I'm stopping you now.
Not by yourself, you're not.
Ah!
I love you.
No. You can't change me. What Damien did, that was not my revolution. Give me a pen, and I will write my book again. Word for word. Even if it starts another war. Those people did not die because of me. Or Damien. You killed them. Because you wanted to keep whatever power you had. They found a freedom that you couldn't control. When people find that, when they find that truth, you can never take it away. You can never take it away. Stop! No! Stop!
How many times is that?
8.
Get it right this time.
I have once again failed Subject 3. I was unable to rehabilitate her. I had hoped that by regaining her memory in her new context, she would reject her past. I hoped she would be free. I have held that truth is relative. Truth is not the set of unchangeable facts, but the human perceptions of those facts which can be changed. If the subject remembers, it should not matter. If I can show them what their place in the world should be. But she would not see. The soul is stubborn. I failed Subject 1, and my treatment killed him. Subject 2 could not handle the stress of repeated recovery, and his mind was destroyed. Subject 3 has chosen the path of destruction. As she is now, justice would dictate that she does not deserve to live. But I will get it right. I will give them all the chance to live for peace. Subject 4 is not perfect, but he gives me hope. I can save them all. The rebels, whoever needs my help. I can. I must try again. Human life is too precious a commodity. It cannot be wasted in failure. And I will not fail again. Forgive me. Forgive me.
The average human lifespan used to be 40 years. That was only a few centuries ago. Doctors, like your crazy scientist friend, they've made it possible for us to live longer and longer. You know, I wonder, do we lose something? If all we're doing is trying to avoid death, doesn't life lose its meaning?
It's not under my purview, Mr. Smith, but however long it lasts, life will be good when taxpayers are paying and there's no one left for our country to fight.
So philosophy doesn't suit you, Mr. Lehman? I should think that you, of all people, be wondering about the nature of the world you're trying to construct.
So the president agreed, then?
Only because you apparently succeeded with Mr. Drayson. We're watching him closely. You know, you owe him. He's the only reason you're still in business. Unless, of course, you succeed again.
Well, I assure you there's more tests to come and many more successes will follow.
I'll quote you on that, shall I? Oh, and by the way, when you're done saving the world, I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm new here. Supposed to start working today.
Oh, Mr. Drayson, great. We've been expecting you. Here's your paperwork to fill out. You're a new immigrant.
Something like that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, you're going to do great here, especially with the recommendation from the senator. Thank you. Well, welcome to the States, Mr. Drayson. I hope you find your own American dream here. Mr. Drayson?
Over and over and over and over.
I need you to fix this.
I was advised from well, then I guess you are going to have to trust me.
But not anymore. Not anymore.
I'll wait for you.
Mr. Drayson, where are you going?
Everything is alright.